see you hungry, thirsty, naked, in prison. And he says, what you did to the least of my brethren, you did it to me. Sorry, ghost. But to you he will say, when I was hungry, you did not give me food. When I was naked, you did not give me drink. Or when I was thirsty, you did not give me drink. When I was naked, you did not clothe me. When I was in prison, you did not visit me. And they say, Lord, Lord, when did we see you hungry, thirsty, naked, in prison? He said, what you did not do for the least of my brethren, you did not do it for me. Away with you into the eternal fire. Does that sound optional? No. You are cooperating with God's grace. And so I want to say something here. This is interesting. You know, we can help the hungry in simple ways. Yes, you can help out at the local community that helps take care of the poor by helping volunteer there, helping at a local soup kitchen for the homeless. We can take time to educate ourselves about hunger in the world. You can pray. You can use your voices when you vote. Which of the people in the Philippines are going to help the poor? Pressure your politicians to fight against hunger? I was surprised that the Philippines is listed as a third world nation. I see so much beautiful richness, but that richness isn't in material goods. You are richer than the United States because you are rich. Remember, Jesus said, blessed are the poor in spirit. That means that they recognize their need for God. And then when you do, you become rich. You're listed as a third world country, but I think you're the richest of all the nations in the world. I truly do. And this is why I love the Philippines. I love the Philippines. I absolutely do. I accept if they boot me out of the United States because I speak the truth. I speak against abortion. I speak against gay marriage. I speak against transgenderism. I speak about stripping religious liberty and closing churches for COVID. I speak against all of this. And I have been warned and threatened. If they kick me out of the United States, I'm coming to the Philippines.
You're welcome.
This is where I want to live if I cannot live in my own country. Because you are rich. You are spiritually rich. Don't lose that. Don't lose it. But you too can help. I want to tell you a quick story. This story here. Hot dogs for the homeless. Let me read you this story. A friend of ours, Rick Swiden, hot dogs for the homeless in Texas. I want to read you his story. It's not long. One day I was watching Dr. Phil. That's kind of one of those dumb talk shows in America. He was helping someone with depression. He suggested the best way to deal with depression is to do something for someone in need. While I never considered myself depressed, I was inspired to look beyond my own problems and to channel my stress by helping others. One day, while out walking, we passed a homeless man. He was in absolutely horrible condition. His skin was cracked and almost black from dirt. His mustache covered his lip by over an inch and was caked with what looked like a continuous runny nose. This man was in the worst physical condition of any man I have ever met. I sat down to talk to him and saw that he had the most beautiful eyes that pierced my soul. That's where I was thinking about that little girl that I first saw in the Philippines. She was the first person, one of the first persons I ever saw in the Philippines. He said we spoke for about 10 minutes. He never asked for anything, not food, not money. I then went to the food court. When we placed an order for a hamburger, the man at the counter said, "I'm sorry, sir, but all we serve here are hot dogs." I was like lightning. It was like a lightning bolt from heaven. God's way of telling me, you are to feed a homeless man by any way you can with a hot dog. By the time